What if one of Taylor Swift's most iconic love songs wasn't about who you think? For over a decade, fans have speculated that Wildest Dreams, that cinematic ballad of passion and longing, was secretly about Alexander Skarsgård, the tall, mysterious Swede known for True Blood and Big Little Lies. But the truth? It's been buried, until now. Because for the first time in years, Alexander is breaking his silence, not just about Taylor, but about why he walked away from fame at 13, and how a single joke may have just confirmed the rumor Swifties have obsessed over for years. Before the red carpets and blockbuster films, Alexander Skarsgård was just a 13-year-old kid, drowning in fame he never asked for. His breakout role in a 1989 Swedish TV movie Hunden Somlag made him a household name, but instead of chasing the spotlight, Alexander ran from it. "It was terrible," he recalled. "I didn't like being recognized. I just wanted to drive a Saab." He quit acting entirely. But fate had other plans. A decade later, Hollywood came calling, in the most casual way possible. His dad's manager told him about a quirky little role in Zoolander. Alexander booked it, just like that. And then came the projects that changed everything: True Blood, The Northman, Big Little Lies, and in 2013, The Giver. That's when his story collided with someone else's, Taylor Swift. They were spotted on and off set, laughing, chatting, something electric in the air. Rumors swirled, but the evidence runs much deeper than anyone realized. The year was 2013. South Africa, the set of The Giver. Witnesses saw them sharing meals between takes, walking together when cameras stopped rolling, the kind of easy chemistry that had tabloids buzzing and fans theorizing about a secret romance neither would confirm. And then, Taylor dropped Wildest Dreams, a song about a fleeting, forbidden love set against a golden-hued desert, cinematic and emotional. But Swifties went into full detective mode, because the clues, they were everywhere. He's so tall and handsome as hell. Alexander Skarsgård, 6'4" of Swedish perfection, a passionate but short-lived romance. Exactly what witnesses described on The Giver set. But here's the smoking gun: the music video itself. Filming location, South Africa, just like The Giver. Taylor's look, dark hair, matching her exact appearance during the movie. The male lead bears an uncanny resemblance to a certain Swedish actor. It was as if Taylor had recreated their entire rumored romance in cinematic form. Swifties couldn't ignore the timeline, the location, the lyrics describing a tall, handsome man in what felt like a love letter to a fleeting affair. Was it about Skarsgård? For over a decade, this theory consumed the internet. Forum threads, YouTube deep dives, TikTok conspiracies, all asking the same burning question. And for years, he said, nothing, not a word. Until now. On Armchair Expert, host Dax Shepard joked that he told his daughter's Wildest Dreams was written about him, until his research revealed a very different name, Alexander Skarsgård. The reaction? Priceless. "Wait, she saw you in the audience. Maybe it is about you. I wasn't in Lisbon. Clearly it was." He laughed, brushing it off. But then came a shift, a glimmer of truth. "Because of the intensity around her fan base, I've never confirmed or denied anything." Then added, "I wrote the lyrics myself. Hey Taylor, here's what you should say." Was he joking, deflecting, or finally admitting something more? But here's what makes this story even more fascinating: the fear factor that surrounds Taylor Swift's name in Hollywood. Co-host Monica Padman revealed something chilling. Celebrity guests' publicists regularly warn them not to mention Taylor Swift at all during podcast appearances. Why? Because of the intensity around her fan base. One wrong word, one misinterpreted joke, and you could find yourself at the center of a Swiftie storm. Alexander knew this. He'd seen what happens to those who cross that line. So when he deflected with jokes about Brad Pitt and writing the lyrics himself, it wasn't just humor, it was survival strategy. For someone who once hated attention, Alexander's transformation is striking. From coffee shop shifts in Stockholm, to Emmy wins, to becoming the on-screen villain you love to hate, he's lived a life that mirrors Wildest Dreams itself. But behind the roles, the charm, the jawline that broke the internet, there's a man who spent his life avoiding fame, and maybe, just maybe, hiding one massive secret. So, is Wildest Dreams really about Alexander Skarsgård? He didn't say yes, he didn't say no. But in the world of celebrity rumors, that silence, it's louder than words. And for a man who ran from the spotlight at 13, maybe the biggest plot twist is that he's been at the center of Taylor Swift's most iconic fantasy all along. Because in the end, maybe we were all living in her wildest dreams. And maybe, so was he. In the end, do not forget to like and subscribe for more updates.